Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're going to be playing the Islanders New Shores demo. This is definitely a demo that caught my attention during the Steam Next Fest. If you remember from long ago, if you've been to this channel long enough, Islanders was a nice little cozy building game that was a lot of fun, made by two indie devs. Those indie devs sold the IP to somebody new, and so now we have Islanders New Shore. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We can do the high score. So boom packs will only reappear after you choose all the others first, so consider when to choose them during your journey. Okay. This is a demo. It's going to be a little bit limited, so we're going to make sure we get everything. We need to do all of the, there we go, all of the movements. All right, Q and E. There you go. Throw reel, R and F. Okay, so have all those basic things down. So we get to choose something. We either get the seaweed farming pack or the brewing pack. Well, looking at this level, I think the brewery is going to be a little bit more effective at the beginning because I'm going to be able to use the obelisk, which is something that you want to look for when you're doing it. This gets you points. So if I click on the brewery, it's going to tell me what points I can get from it. So you see hop fields are 5, statues are 4, harbors are 2, stuff like that. So we get 4 from that. It wants me to do the scroll wheel. And so we'll put it right there. Okay. There we go. Wants me to do that. So now I'm going to get 13 points because you're getting the points that you have from the hop field itself, which is 5, plus 4, plus 4. So you like it, and then this one is going to be more points. Now over here is your score. As you get enough score, then you get new packs. That's kind of where you're going for the game. Is you always want to keep ahead of this. So you can go ahead and get a new pack. Now we're going to go ahead and get the seaweed pack. I like it. Oh, I do like the hop fields here. That is very nice. So we're going to go ahead and put those right in. Those are going to give me a huge amount of points. Not that I could do it, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to build our little fishing dock to build it. Oh, that's just telling me to build this level. Okay. And then seaweed fields are connected, of course. Seaweed fields plus that. Not bad. Okay. I just have one pack, but I'm doing pretty well with the numbers. City pack or brick pack. Let's do the city. So, city centers, good amount of base points from stuff. From fisheries, statues, stuff like that. So we can go ahead and look around. We're going to get 17 here, or we're going to get 20 up there. Now, I do think I want to keep it here. And the reason is because I can build a lot more houses by it and get it nice and close, nice and cozy right here. And then we can also just go ahead and build the second pack up here. Get those points. Put a couple more houses down. Make sure that's connected well enough. Not quite well enough. So I have a decent little city going. Let's see, what's the next one? Lumber or brickmaster. Okay, so trees, not a lot. So I think we'll go with the brickyard. Okay, so the brickyard, let's see. Need sand pit, stuff like that. Sand pit, oh, wonderful. So this is what I like. Go that way with the sand pit, which means we can now go this way with the bricklayer. Oh, and then extra houses. So once I've gotten enough, you've completed a new level. I can click on the compass when you are ready to go. So not ready to go yet. I still have a lot of points to gather, so that is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move this in just a little bit so we can put these really nice. One more mansion. Oh, now we're starting to run out of space. We do have another city pack available, which we can put anywhere that'll actually fit, which might not be many places anymore. I think we just throw it right over there for the moment, just to get those extra points. Lumber or mason? We'll go with the mason here. Good. I like another hop field because that is good. Hops get a good amount. 21 is a good store. Another couple seaweed fields, which means points for me here. If I can get them in a good enough spot. Houses, we like those. And then the mason. What do we need for the mason? Base score of 9. Needs a cliff. Okay, so that's gonna... 15 is pretty good there. Now, there's another mason there, so you're not getting as many points, but still plus 11. Pretty nice. Let's go ahead. A lighthouse. I like that. Lighthouse is just, you want it somewhere where you can catch the maximum amount of stuff. We're going to zoom out to see if we can get the best spot there. 23, 22, cannot build there. 19, not. 32. That's probably going to be the best spot right there. Okay, so now we have some mansions that we can see if we can put in. Yes, I think I can barely squeeze that in there. I will not be able to try that again. I think we're pretty good with that. Let's go ahead. We're just going to put that right up against that. We still have 2 houses. And the final house, I'm going to have to put it a little weird angle, but it's okay. Farming or lumber. Again, don't have many trees here, so we're just going to go with the farming. Windmill, same thing. It needs a lot of space. What is the base score? +2 unlocked raise. Okay. So 15 and so I think that 15 up here is probably the best. So let's go ahead and put it there. Wheat fields, obviously, you know, we're going to go with that. I don't think they're going to go well over here. Nope. This gives them the extra points that we like. And more houses. So at some point you run out of space when you're building. As you can kind of see, like I'm getting to that point where I'm not getting a lot of points for these. Like I'm getting 2s. Barely got 10 there. I like that. Okay, shaman or lumber. Well, again, shaman. Let's see what we have for that. Another field. That's simple enough. Another brewery. So it's going to be a negative 11 here, but it's going to be a plus 22 total. I think I like that. A shaman prefers confined spaces. So what do you? That's a wow, 25 would be nice there, but that is not happening. How about I see a 20, 22, 24? I like that. I don't know exactly what confined spaces have to do with it, but hey, you know what? But now I think, like I said, I think we are done being close to some of these buildings. That over there. So we're getting close to where we're going to have to do it. Fountain. 1, another seaweed farm. Oh, that's just losing points, so that is not very helpful. Does it help being by my city center? Not particularly. The fountain helps. Fountain's a lot of points. So that's getting a lot of points from there. And then, of course, that is helping me expand. And at this point, I've run out of points for this level. So now I need to move to the next island, but I get to keep my points with me. So let's go ahead and do it. Yes, I do want to travel. Unfortunately, you lose your island in that case, but we get to go to a new island. I'm sure that's a good score. But now we are island 2. So there's 3 islands in this. We will get going on the next one. Oh, I can do fantasy or harbor. Tropical. I want the fantasy. That looks this fun. Okay. Well, starting with 1060. Start with a harbor and a dock. Harbor, that's no base score for the dock. Harbor does have a base score, so that is nice. Oh, How am I supposed to do this? Yeah, this is not going to go well. Because I really can't put the harbor. I really can't put it anywhere on this island. Oh, I can put it. Oh, there. Okay. Well, we can get over there. That's 11. Oh, by the fish. Okay, so that's helpful. You can see the fishies. Fishy, fishy. That's good stuff. And then the dock, can just go right by it. I'm 2 packs ahead. I like that. So Cliff House. I like that. So I guess they just get built onto the Cliff House? What points do they give? Statues and the city center. I don't have any of that, so we just have to go ahead and build onto the cliffs. Okay, and what we got? Brewing or seaweed? Let's see. I don't know if I can do the seaweed. We're gonna do the brewing. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Because again, I know I can do a couple points right here. I can do the hop fields, which I know give good points, and I can also do just building my little fantasy island right there. City pack. Yep, that is an easy one to choose. We can put the city right in the front there, and then the houses are just going to go around it. There are still some cliff houses. A little bit lower. Okay, I do like that. Can I? Okay, they look nice. Then of course again. Oh, that's good right there for that stuff. I need to move this. There. Not quite. What do we got? We got the lumber or the seaweed farm. Let's try the seaweed farm. I'm not sure if I can actually get. Yeah, okay, I can put it anywhere, which is nice. Okay, so simple enough. We put some seaweed, we get some points. This also came with houses, which is, again, super helpful up here. I'm making good points. We can go ahead and keep putting these on the cliff face. Let's see, Mason or Mason? Okay, so I know I have a seaweed field, so we put that over. I know I have a Mason, which... lot of points in that, so we're gonna cut that for a second. We're gonna keep with the cliff house. Too bad I cannot. I still got plus 12 there. Plus, can I? Yeah, sometimes you can move stuff appropriately to kind of get it to work. This is one of those cases. I can then build a cliff house right there. We do have a mansion that we'll be able to squeeze in there. Oh, good, another pack. And now the Mason. So this is actually getting me 10 points here. That is probably the best I'm going to see. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Okay, so on each island you will earn boons by playing. This can help you out in tough situations. They can only be used on the island for which they obtain. Okay. So what's the boon? Add statue. Okay. Boy, that was a rough. I didn't realize there was a negative 60 on that. It's one of the few times that you can actually lose points. So we need to figure out, obviously with all the trees, I have to put it over there. Good amount of points from it. Lighthouse, yeah. I think the lighthouse can go well, because I think I can put it on one of these islands. And it's 30 points there. 32 points there, 36, 39 points there. Yep, that's an easy one. And then that gives us more seaweed. We're going to zoom around my island for a second. We're going to put these right here. It's another good amount of points. And then the houses. That thing is only worth 4 points, so it's not really that great. We still have a decent amount of points going on here. Let's add 6. And Okay, what do we got? Lumber or farming? I can farm right here. That's a good spot. Lumber, there's a lot of trees. So unlike the first one where I really just didn't have the trees, I have the trees here. I can easily build them right here and get 0.3 points. And then the sawmill's going to cover both of those. I'm just racking up the points now. Another city center. That might be... We'll put it down there. It's not really hopeful. Okay, it's helpful enough. Farming or shaman? I did the shaman, and I don't think I was very impressed with it. Let's do the farming. I do have space that you can farm. You know, we definitely can go... Let's see, we have 3 of these. Yeah, I think we can just go ahead. 10, 9... I mean, 12 is... 15. Well, that's gonna be my location. And throw a couple more houses over here. And I have another boom. Sustainable. Prevents next time a building would get negative score or add wall platforms. I'm just gonna add the wall, because the wall I can build anywhere to extend an area out. So that could have its uses. We're gonna keep it for a second. I guess we'll go with the fountain. Okay, so we know we have seaweed. We like that. Plus 11. Okay, I know I can go ahead and build more farmland. At the fountain. Very nice up here. So let's go 21. And then cliff houses. We've been doing well with the cliff houses over here. Wrong way. Let's see. That's getting some good amount of points. Regular houses, we're going to see how this works. I'm not sure we can fit anything in over there. Let's go to the other side. I know I can. I know I do have some space. Okay, haven't needed the cliff face yet. I am almost ready to go to the next island. Not there yet. Fisher. I mean, I think there's going to be lots of this year, maybe? There's the 14. Oh, 21. I got 5, a 10, an 8. We're going to go back and look over here, because again, if I can get another 10, that's not bad. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build that like right, and that's so I can actually put more of the wheat fields in there. I'm gonna put the cliff face at another. I like that, so I can get 10. I could get 17, but I just don't. I don't think I can flip it in the right direction to get all that stuff. I can put it there. Okay. Harbor pack. Okay. I think I liked the harbor last time we did it. We might have a harbor. Yeah, we do have a harbor over here. So yeah. So now we need to find a new spot for it. Plus 11 over there. Plus 11 plus. I could find a spot over here. Which it just doesn't look like there is one. 14. 17. I like that. Put the dock right beside it. Oh, another fisher. Okay, so again, I think the 14 is there. Good. Can I get any more cliff faces up here? I can. Like I said, I am running out of space up here to put these buildings in. but I'm just about there. A plateau or a okay, let's look at the plateau. Yep, I like the seaweed fields. That's easy enough. I can just go right here. Oh, there we go. And I got a boom. So let's see what we have this time. Level up. Grant the points to unlock the next building pack. Sure, why not? I just want the points. There you go. Okay, so now I can move on to the next line of film. So the plateau looks like it's just... let's click on it. It wants to be by the city center or that. That is not something I have very much available anywhere. It does do okay over by the seaweed. Well, it would be nice if it was better. There's already a fountain there, but there's not a fountain up here. Yeah, I might be out of cliff houses. Might be running out of space here, buddy. That is okay though, because I can go to the next island, so I'm in good shape. Park. Okay, so that's some points. +3. I can do photo mode. I'm not going to worry about that. It's 11 points over there. 14 over there. I like that. I have 2 of them, so we can definitely... Oh, they're by the lumber and the log. He doesn't like the log and the lumber. I think 10 points right there is nice. Another fisher. Yeah, -5 there, -3. There's a 6. There's a 10. Another cliff house. And field that I really can't do anything with. got both. The boon is blossom. Select an area to make trees +2 points. Reroll. Let's see what the blossom does. Oh yeah, that's an extra 40-something points right there. We'll go with just the hut. Huts are much smaller buildings, so they are good to kind of like squeeze into those spots. Again, cliff house. Here, just taking full advantage of that. We're gonna put the second one here. We might be able to get to the next level with this. Okay, we're still power. You know what? Why not? Zeros, 18. Oh yeah, we like that. But I think you have a pretty good understanding of the game at the moment. Again, the next thing we would do would be go to the next island. But like I said, this is a nice little fun demo. It maybe will take you about 40 to 45 minutes to go through the whole thing. We're halfway at the mark, so I think it's a good spot to kind of stop so you can see a third island by yourself. But yeah, hopefully the link will be in the description below if you want to get the demo. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.